An important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
Motor City RockSTAR, Sonic Soul, the podcast. Hey, look, get you a CBM. If you got diabetes, it's important that you take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Because time is tight, life is precious, and make sure that you pay attention to all the things that you're supposed to do. Hey, look, it's time for Sonic Soul, y'all. We're gonna play a little music tonight. We have plans on having Nino the Gentleman tonight. I got caught in traffic. Haven't heard from Nino, but we got some other stuff going on, man. We're going to still have a good show. And I think we're going to feature one of his songs tonight. We're going to double back to Nino because he's a busy dude right now. He's doing it. He's all over the place. And he's a great artist. So listen, if we can, let's play a little Nino and get you guys in tune to him. If you don't know who he is, put your seatbelt on and be on the lookout for him because he's a dynamic artist, soul singer. R&B, Southern Soul, if you want to call it Southern Soul, whatever you decide your genre is, he's there. He's the man. And we've got a couple other artists that are probably going to join us tonight. Maybe we might get T. Rayner back on the line tonight because he has a single with Nino the Gentleman. And so one of the things that we want to do is just kind of talk about some of that, see what's happening in the industry, and as well, just find out what's happening out there, just the vibe and the whole vibration of what the music world and industry is like right now, man. You know, you got so many artists coming out. I can't keep up with them personally. I don't know who's who, and then certain areas have certain things they like. It's a lot of work out here, man. So I think, you know, we got to come up with a lane and figure out how to choose a region to promote to, where you want to go, man, because even down here in Mississippi, these guys are funny about music, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the DJ is, if the DJ is pushing a certain song and that's what they get used to and they like it, that's what's going to pop, okay? And they're going to play it to death. They're going to skin the knees off that son of a gun, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all you're going to hear. You're going to hear, I ain't going to call no artist names, but where I am in West Point, Mississippi, they are wearing a certain song out. If I hear it one more time, I'm going to lose my head. I ain't got no hair as it is, so I'm going to lose my hair. My hair, I'm already getting thin up there. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, look, you know, we got to open ourselves up to new music and get an understanding of who's out there. And then the DJs have to really understand and recognize who some of these guys are because, I mean, the artists try and reach out to the DJs, but here overall, they don't really have a close connection with them, or not as close as you think they do, because I don't hear a lot of this music on the airwaves. I don't hear a lot of this music when I'm sitting around with the boys, drinking beers and having a good time, you know. I mean, there's some good music out here. Trust me. There's a lot of good music out here, you know. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? What we need to do is become more familiar with a lot of the artists that are out there producing this music and get familiar with who's doing what, so we can kind of broaden our horizons and kind of get out of playing the same thing over and over and over again. Because I swear to you, I hear the same stuff down here. And with the exception of my playlist, I mean, I know who my artists are and that I like. In addition to what they like, I like their stuff too. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to diminish what they do down here. They just need to open themselves up a little bit more. I was talking to a young lady last week, I want to say, and she was asking me about Johnny Taylor's son, Floyd Taylor, not Floyd Taylor, but TJ Hooker Taylor. He's a hot guy, and a lot of people don't think he's out there, man. He's out there doing well, and he does a great show. He'll give you a great show. He's available. We might have to get him on the show. I've got so many people that are lined up or that are slated to come on Sonic Soul and talk about what they do, let the people know that they are available. And then now here the question becomes, are the promoters able to really bring the artists to town, or what are they looking for? I notice nowadays that a lot of artists are coming to town and they're doing great shows. These are superstar artists. But let me tell you something. They're doing track shows. They're doing karaoke shows, basically. I don't give a damn what you call it. You can say, oh, it's a track show. It's a karaoke fucking show. Okay? So basically what they're doing is a lot of them are supposed to be singing over the track, but they'll record the whole song and sing over the song. Because it was a good take. You know what I'm saying? It was a great take. So let's sing over it. If I dropped the ball, because I was out partying with the RockSTAR all night long, smoking that marijuana and drinking that cognac or Jack Daniels or whatever we were doing, they'll make up for it. That song is gonna make up for it. So, we gotta get out of there. We need to get back to the old band days, and then we'll go from there. Hey, we got somebody chiming in. What it do? What it do? What it do?
RockSTAR, what's up, my brother? How you
Talk
doing?
to the people, man. Let them know who you are and
Man,
what you.
T Rainer is in the
T
building.
T
You know what
Rainer,
I'm saying?
man. What's happening?
Representing the West Tennessee.
Hey, you know what?
Tune in, lock in, follow me on all my social medias.
That's
you know
right. That's right.
Right in the building. Yeah, what's up, my brother?
I was just sitting here, man. T talking about the industry and how these guys out here are doing these shows, and a lot of promoters now will rather opt to do a track show than to do a band show. I'm a band show guy. My people here are band people. I mean, I was born and raised on seeing a band. I put my eyes on a band.
Right.
I didn't put my eyes, man. If you showed up down here with a damn back in the day, that's like putting a BB King 8-track in and singing a song over it. Come on, man. They would have ran your ass out of town for that. You understand what I'm saying? But we got lazy. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. We got lazy and we stopped scouting bands. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it lazy, but you could call it, you call it a numbers thing too. You know what I mean? Because I've been on both ends, brother. I done been on the end to where I had the band and I wanted my check, and I've been on the promoters end where it's just cheaper to do a track show. You know what I mean? The band will, quadruple, what you was gonna pay for the track show. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all a numbers thing. So I understand it from both perspectives because as an artist, I love the band, but as a businessman, I understand where they're coming from.
Now let me ask you a question on that same note. Do you think it's more feasible for a promoter? Because you've been out there, you say you've been on both ends as an artist and a promoter. Do you think it's more feasible to scale your show back and not have so many artists and bring the band, bring what you can afford to bring and not compromise your show for the sake of trying to produce the look, or I want to bring this guy because he's the popular song guy and he ain't got a band, but he gonna give us a good deal because he in the area. You know how it is. Right. He's in the area and he doing an all in, so we can get him for $2,500 as opposed to $4,500 with the band. You know what I'm saying? But now you might lose, because I hear it all the time. To hear these songs on the radio, and the studio version is A1. Always A1, because if it's not A1, you need to fire your production team, okay? Right. But now the point is, when you see them out there on stage and they're not sounding like the A1 studio production, people gonna say, shit, he ain't sound like the damn song, because we are critical of people. We critical of our own self instead of saying, hey man, this man out here doing it. Give them fuckers a mic and let them do it. They couldn't do it.
Right.
Okay. So my point is, again, I think a lot of times I understand from the standpoint of the finances, but I think that sometimes the promoters should not do as much when it comes down to putting these shows together based on what their finances look like. And a lot of people say, well, let's get some sponsors around in this region. A lot of people are doing free shows. Well, they realize free shows don't necessarily work, because, I mean, you get a cat that you're going to bring to town. You might get the insurance man down the road, or you might get whoever the dude is over there selling goddamn tractors that support you. You know what I'm saying? But dig this. If your crowd is not there to put the eyeballs on what he's promoting or his product or services, it's no good. Okay. And so you got to have a balance, a checks and balance system, so that you can at least put somebody in place that can sell the fact that, hey, look, we can do a show. And I ain't looking for no $500 donation. Shit, I can borrow that from Aunt Jenny and them. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I need somebody that's gonna put in a couple thousand, because we got to step the game up. If you want to be seen, you got to help us promote what we do so we can promote what you do. Because when the sponsors come out, the main deal is that you can bring a crowd that is going to look at what you have to offer. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't happen like that, man. I mean, it might happen for the first couple of years or two, and then guess what they're going to go back to? Then go back to, hey, man, this year it's not going to be free. Now we got to ease in $5, $10 on. We got to ease our way back up to a $25 ticket.
Okay? And that's why the PC band is prosperous so good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nick and Squirt and the rest of the boys.
Yeah.
Because they put on a good show. You know what I'm saying? They bring the live feel every time. And to be honest with you, man, they all over the country on an independent tip. They ain't signed to nobody.
And hey, man, look, PC.
Them boys going around the country getting good money. You understand?
Yeah. So, PC band has they understand who we are. We have a relationship with those guys when they were first starting out. And I used to see them. I said, man, them dudes gonna be something, but like you said, they have made themselves a brand, and they were able to market themselves in a way that, hey, listen, I ain't gotta have $10,000 a show. How about we get, and I call LJ Eccles out because I talked to LJ, and I said, LJ, you bad little boy, man. I said, what you charging for a show? He said, man, I bring my whole crew for about 5,000, everything. You know what I'm saying? And because he's not as hot as he is, he's not greedy about the money. You see what I'm saying? He like to do what he does. Now, when you enjoy what you're doing, you ain't worried about so much the money, because if you're doing it in volume and you're reasonable with the promoters, hey, man, look, I don't give a damn. Yeah, LJ was here in March. Guess what? We're going to bring LJ ass back in June. Why? Because he's going to give you a good show, and he's not over the top financially as far as breaking the bank, because see, everybody thinks that the promoter is making all the money. Shit. I've done shows and walked out with $5 in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? You pay your bills, but then at the end of the day, people are looking at you like, hey, man, I know you got, man, you buying the drinks? Hell to the no. I hope you had the bag of weed, shit, because I smoke all mine up worrying about how I'm going to pay this goddamn band over here. You see what I'm saying? So we have to be consciously aware of where our financial strength is, who are the artists that we're bringing, and what they're bringing to the table. Because I mean, you have a lot of people with some raw talent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can sing the Star Spangled Banner, no band, no nothing, but that doesn't happen all the time. It's rare that you find those people.
Right.
Yeah. So, like I said, we had Nino slated to be on the show, because I knew that you and him, and the reason I asked you to come on tonight, because I thought Nino was going to be there. I said, man, he must have got caught up in traffic, but that's okay. We ain't mad about that, because Nino is my guy, and I know he'll double back to us, and we still going to have a show, man. You know what I'm saying? We got you on the show, and a lot of people don't know about T. Rainer. If they missed the show, the first couple of shows, tell them about T. Rainer again. What you got going, T?
T. Rainer is in the building. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on? Shout out to my man, RockSTAR, for having me on the platform once again. I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, check me out. I'm T. Rainer. I'm a music artist, man. I ain't really put no title on. I'm a music artist. I do R&B. I do Southern Soul. I do soul. I write for other artists. You know what I'm saying? I got several songs, several musical projects out. Go check them out on all social, all streaming platforms. Follow me on Instagram at T Rainer Music, at TeeRainerMusic. Follow me on all of that stuff, man. We just getting busy. We getting to work, man. Just trying to maintain and take it to the next level, my brother.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I was telling you earlier, I talked to my people up in Memphis at Echo, and and they want to hear some T-Rainer stuff, man. And we gonna make some moves happen, man. I don't play pimping. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people look at things. We want instant gratification a lot, T. We think we have a great product or a service to bring. We have a great look. The brand is on point, but then we want to feel like our things should be making immediate money. I don't take any income from anything I do at this point other than my own self-finance. It's like promoting the show out of my pocket.
Right.
I promote the show out of my pocket. So now let me tell you this. If anybody wants to support Sonic Soul, you can always reach out to us via Cash App at hashtag Sonic Soul 320. Hashtag Sonic Soul 320. Any donation we accept, we will not deny your blessing. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got our stuff coming up, man. But you need to hear no there. We ain't begging. We ain't fighting no frogs for no snakes, and we ain't begging for nothing. But the thing
Hey,
is,
let me ask you a question before
yeah,
you continue. How can people log on and watch this?
go to YouTube and go to Courageous Detroit Radio and have them like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's on live right now. Or, of course, if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, it's airing live on my page. It's airing live also on my Sonic Soul fan.
What's your name on Facebook?
Gerald Reynolds, Gerald, Reynolds like Reynolds rap. You can't miss me. The Mississippi Rockstar. And then they can also go to Courageous Detroit Radio on YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. It's running right now. I guarantee we ain't gonna miss you.
That's what's up, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to say thank you again for everything, man.
Absolutely.
You believe in me from the
Oh
day
man.
you met me, brother. So
Well, I mean, T, I'm not blowing smoke, man. And I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm some kind of expert. I have naturally and physically, personally been around this industry of music and business and artists, the stars, as people call them, all of my natural life. I have family that are Motown artists. And then here in Mississippi, my uncle was one of the biggest promoters in blues and soul out there. Okay, make no mistake about it. Okay. And that's what we did. You know, we there was no such thing as a blues festival before we started coming through this lane.
okay, Courageous Detroit said they playing my song. They would love to have me there for the summer in the outdoor
There
bar.
it is. There it is, baby. There it is.
Hey, you ain't said nothing but a word.
And we can stream live. We've got an outdoor menu, man. We
Come
can put
on
about
now.
500-600 people on you, man.
Look, don't tempt me with a good time. You
Hey,
know.
listen. Let me tell you something. We serious business, man. Don't let the fact that I'm down here fool you. We make moves, we make things happen, and
Yes,
this is
sir.
not a joke. And a lot of people think, oh man, this cat. I get criticized so much because I ain't got the big fancy smancy studio. Let me tell you something. I get it done. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting for looks and likes and all that good stuff. I'm here for the real deal, for the serious business.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't give a care what nobody says about my look and what I do. If you want to challenge me, you want to go head toe to toe, head to head, whatever they call. You remember we at Atari?
Hold on 1 second. Let me write down let me write down Miss Wendy's number right quick because I gotta get
Okay,
give me 1 second, I got a pen.
that's cool. Ain't no big deal. He going to get a pin, y'all, because he on his way to Detroit. Because T Rainer is going to be a part of our team for sure. You will see him real soon in the Motor City. Hopefully Chicago, Wisconsin, because we got a lot of traction out there. Not just in my hometown of Detroit. I mean, we can roll up the road, man. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I'll take you to the house, man, and show you where Barry Gordy started his thing at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, and I can tell you his story, and I can tell you his story without fail and let you know that his story was real, as I've gotten that same advice from the guys that matter. And it's just, hey, man, the musicians nowadays feel as if they don't want to take certain chances with certain people and certain things because they've been burned so much that it makes them skeptical. I
Right.
don't. RockSTAR is good at what he does, true enough, but at the same time, shit. What's gonna stop RockSTAR from having a bad day?
Man, real talk.
You know?
Real talk.
So let me ask you this. You and I have had several conversations about a lot of work and things that we're doing out there. Hey, and then look, reach out to my boy Al Bracey, man. Al Bracey's the man also. Al Bracey has the Jelly Man show that's coming on every Thursday at 8 o'clock on Courageous Detroit Radio as well. And if anybody wants to reach out to Al Bracey is a soul funk. I mean, he's the man. You can always call Al Bracey. Al Bracey don't mind if I give you his phone number out. You can always reach out to Al Bracey at 313-354-5549. For those Sonic Solars that remember Al Bracey was one of my co-hosts, he shouted that number out all the time. 313-354-5549. I'm sorry. 313-354-5549. Hey, the Sonic Soul number is 662-295-8621. And then we've got email address.
I'm gonna hit you up as soon as this show over with. So I'm gonna send you a text. So.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because we got a network of people, man. I mean, we've got things that are viable to artists that want to be seen, that need to be discovered. And a lot of times we were hinge on the Southern Soul or down South scene. Let's just say the down South scene. Let me say this right, okay? Because we think that's an immediate payday. If we don't do nothing but go out and make us $500-$600 for the weekend, that might be rent. That might be grocery money. Okay, that's cool. But now where you going from there? Where do you go from the $500 show as a new artist? If you ain't writing, you ain't got good producers, you ain't got good management, you ain't got no idea how to manage yourself. Right. Because you might not convince a manager, anybody like me. I hear some garbage out there, man, sometimes. And they say, man, I'm looking for a manager. I'm sure you are. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it doesn't mean that they are not good artists. Because let me tell you something. Let me just let you in on something. LJ gonna kill me for this. I talk about him all the time. I love him to death, man. When LJ Echoes first came out, I couldn't stand that little country boy. I said, who is this Negro with this good motor, good man? I said, what kind of shit is this? Then I found he was from Bassville. I said, where the fuck is Bassville even at in Mississippi? I ain't never heard no Bassville. I said, that sound country. Then I found out his mama was the baddest lady in gospel around. I said, wait a minute. He got to be coming with something different then. And he did. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in his blood. It's in his blood. That's all he know with a gospel swang. You see what I'm saying? That's why I told him, I said, man, y'all get together and do a gospel. Hey, man, Southern Soul Boys or blues and soul boys themselves can go triple on gospel.
Hey, RockSTAR. Hey, you the man. Tell LJ to get on the record with me, man. Hey, get him. Hook that up for me, bro.
Don't play with my emotions, man. Don't play with my emotions. Hey, I will call LJ. He ain't gonna probably have listened to me, but he might consider it, man. Seriously, because he's a down-to-earth guy.
I mean, look, I don't want no favors, and he ain't gotta do it for
free. No. He would. I don't think it would be looked at as like a favor, but you know what I'm saying. He's busy, and I have to respect that. So if the instant results don't happen, you know, that's because he good motoring somewhere in the Midwest, up in Chicago, or you know, because LJ. Hey man, listen.
Yo, shout out to my boy Bad News. He watching right now.
Bad News. What up, News? Hey, News, my man. And then, hey, let's give News a shout out, man, for his son who graduated, man. His son graduated. I know News feeling good about that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And dig this. News got a story. News got a story.
News doing big things, man. Let me tell you, News has inspired me, man, to really, kick my grind in the overdrive. You know what I'm saying? When you see a nigga working that hard and just really putting in their work, you know what I'm saying, to make you want to match his energy. So you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? And you know what? T, let me say this. Let me just say this to add to what you're saying. Because when I first met you, when you guys were supposed to come down here for my birthday party, which got canceled because we had the mass shooting incident here. You said yourself, you said, man, I've been out there a long time. You said, I've been out there longer than News have, but I respect that dude. You know what I'm saying? And that means a lot. Because that doesn't mean, because you got a lot of guys out there that's been in the business. Hey, man, they think they are the deal. You can't talk to them. You can't say nothing to them about business because they know everything.
Yeah.
And News is the father's. He's the father's. Hey, look, I got people up in Detroit right now talking about, man, I'm in Bad News latest video. I'm like, you are, motherfucker. I ain't in Bad News video. What the fuck are you saying? You in the video? You know what I'm saying? But he's that kind of down to earth dude that everybody want to be around. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes the difference when you become. I mean, you have to impact people in a way that make them feel like you're not so untouchable that, well, I'm a superstar, and it goes to my head because he hangs out with Sir Charles and his camp and all those guys, and he doesn't. He man, shit, Sir Charles them always around Detroit. Bad News hangs out with us.
Lying.
He hangs out with us.
Bad News because, man, look, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, like you said, man, I've been doing my thing longer than News. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I think I'm a little older than News, maybe like a year or two. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You know, he gave me my flowers one day. He was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you don't try to act like you know everything. You listen and you take constructive criticism. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I told you, you can always learn from people. You know what I'm saying?
And News, like I said,
and having the right connections and the right friendships in the industry, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, my brother, can y'all play that Gotta Have a Drink on the show?
All right. Look, hold on, Wendy. I'm gonna call the control room out because I know she got the song and we done played it 1,000 times. We need to gotta have me a drink before I start my night. Hey, T, when you wait till the show go off, boy, I ain't gonna be at the house watching videos. I'm be out
whenever
having
this
a drink.
Song come on, RockSTAR. It's a party, bro. It is a party. Crowd going crazy.
And I heard that new joint that you had too. That's a vibe. Hey, I'm so confident about your music, man, that I ain't gonna put too much out here on the podcast, Sonic Soul podcast tonight. Come man, we've been do work. And the people that matter are on my phone listening to what I'm saying. And the thing that matters to me is that at least they taking the time to hear me out. And they're saying to me, hey, man, look, bring them on. And we ain't going to make no noise until it's time to make noise because, you know what they say, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch or your eggs or whatever the fuck they say. But we don't want to count nothing before we there. And we know that there's still work to be done because even the labels that we out there talking to and looking at, they have a bottom line also. Okay, so let's not forget about. We have to think that these labels we think have all the money. No, they don't. You know what a good lane to be in right now nowadays, T, believe it or not?
What's that?
To be with an indie label that gives you a 50-50 split. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's love right there. Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? And because dig this. People say, well, man, I signed with Rockefeller or the other whoever the fuck dig this. It doesn't matter because if you only getting here we go. We finna get it in, baby.
Hey,
it doesn't matter.
If
you only getting a couple points.
Gotta have me a drink. Before I start my night. I gotta have me a drink. I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall.
I like the hole in the wall, baby.
Baby, I'm on my way to come get you. I took me a shot on the way so I can be ready for you. Baby, tell me that you're ready for a good night with me. But first, gotta have me a drink. Before I start my night. I gotta have me a drink. I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall. Baby, you prepared. You pour your shot first. We're both together. Let's
tell you something, man. That's a hit. That's a hit record. And a
Don't
lot of
play
cats
with it. Gotta have a drink. Go get it. It's on all platforms. Spotify, Amazon Music, all of that, man. Go get it. YouTube is for free on YouTube. Blow it up. Share the live.
Yeah.
And I appreciate all the support. Hey, look, check it out. So I appreciate Brenda Carter. Thank you.
Oh, Brenda. Yeah.
Alphonse, appreciate that. I think, man, thank you for all the compliments. Bad news, Miss Wendy. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Support means everything. I'm an independent artist. I ain't got no team, no manager, no nothing. So, I'm trying to get it out the mud. So, that support means everything.
Well, look, the name of the game is get it out there so that people can know it's available. And again, it's on all music platforms, like he said, Spotify Music, Apple Music. You can go to YouTube right now and play it all night long for free.
Right.
And we like that. We like that. What's next as far as shows? You got anything coming up show wise?
Man, absolutely, brother. I gotta be in Alabama next weekend. I gotta be in Hattiesburg, Mississippi the weekend after that.
All right.
I gotta be in North Carolina August 3rd.
Hold on, T. What you doing down in Hasburg, man? What you doing down in Hasburg?
Man, I'm gonna send you the flyer, brother.
Send me the flyer, yeah.
Send
me the flyer.
But I'm gonna be in North Carolina. I'm skipping a few because I don't have everything in front of me. But I'm gonna be in North Carolina August 3rd for the food truck festival. Gonna have Nino there. Gonna have P2K there. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a big old party. It's gonna be about 4,000 people out there, man. You already know it's gonna go down. We're gonna bust that gotta have a drink on the last just to let niggas know that it's still real out here.
And then you got a new single. We played your new single a couple weeks ago, and we never got that. And I don't know if you can play it. If you want to pop a little bit of it, if you're able. If you don't, ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure with me.
Okay, so check it out. I did give a little sneak peek last time.
Okay,
but I wanna go back and change a couple of things before I put it out. That's why I don't want to play no more today. You know what I'm saying? But new single, you know how you hear some things and you want to go back and retweet. You feel what I'm saying? But you heard it yourself. It's you know what I'm saying?
It's hot.
One of the ones. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm a perfectionist, so I want to go back and tweak a little thing, a couple things. But the name of the new single that's coming out is called "I Want to Know." You feel what I'm saying? Talking to all my ladies, you know what I'm saying? I want to know if you love me. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if you care. I'm out here slaving, breaking my back, putting my life on the line for you.
What's in it for me? What's in it for me?
Do you at least love a nigga?
Yeah. Say I love you. Yeah. They think because you cooked them scrambled eggs for breakfast that that's love. I don't even like scrambled eggs.
No.
I eat it because I love you.
It ain't no bashing song at all. It's just I just wanted to tell me, do you love me? Are we in this thing forever or not? You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, because women kind of funny. Relationships are funny nowadays. But I think I'm gonna do a show in the next couple of weeks about Facebook dating. We date all kinds of ways now, man. We on Facebook. I'm old school. I'm an old school cat. You know how I used to pick up chicks?
Right.
At the grocery store.
That's funny.
Because I cook. I cook,
out.
dog. Hey, I'm riding down aisle 6 and I see you looking at something. I'm your man in the street, baby. What you trying to make tonight? Shit. Let me give you an idea.
For you, boo.
Let
me get that for you.
If you can't get it, come on by the house. I'll show you how to do it right up front, like Julia Childs.
Yeah.
So hey, that was the way, man. You picked them up at the grocery store and Walmart. Shit.
Hey, let me address this right quick. Let me just address this right quick, Rockstar. Hey, Alphonse, if you don't mind, you want the MP3? Inbox me your email address if you don't mind, brother, so I can get that to you. I get it to you as soon as I log off. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about it. Share it with everybody you know. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this thing to go. You feel me?
That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Promotion, man, and branding.
Wendy, I'll let you know about my distribution when we get off here. And Miss Brenda, share me with your production friend.
Yeah, Brenda's in Clarksville, Tennessee. Hey, we got
Courtney Matthews. Yo, Courtney Matthews,
That's
hit me up in
court
the
one.
box.
Matt one. Matt,
Hey,
you right
talking
down
about
here in West Point.
the Cotton Gin Festival. Hey, hit me up. I'm there. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that hit me up in my inbox because I can't really respond to everybody at the same time. But yeah, hit me up in my inbox. I promise you, I got you as soon as it's over with.
Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need, man. Just as long as people hear you, we want to get them familiar with what you're doing. And the bottom line is, we're not trying to outshine nobody on no platform. We just want to bring the information to the people to let them know you exist.
That's a fact.
If I'm wrong for letting people know who exists, then I'm guilty. Okay,
Right.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not apologizing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it go because I believe in us. We got to support us and stop all this hating and it's a lot of mess out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
my man Drew Evans. Drew Evans is gonna be on the show next week, and Drew is out of Echo Records. He's a hot man, and man, listen to me. I've examined all the Drew stuff. This guy doesn't have a bad song. I know bad music when I hear it. I know good music when I hear it.
Right.
He's a hit record maker.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
And
go.
I'm seeing a couple of things that neither here nor there has nothing to do with him or his label. It has everything to do with his support team. And
Right.
Sonic Soul, let me just let everybody know, Sonic Soul is a support team. New artists, if you're out there and you need some direction, you need somewhere to go, if you need to promo, I got room for you. Hey, listen, I got a tough crowd that I deal with, T. And these guys gonna let you know if it's a dump it or pump it. If it's a pump it, we're gonna give it a thumbs up. If it's a dump it, hey, we're gonna let you know. And trust me, it's not anything to do with you personally. It's just that you might need to go back to the drawing board. Like you said with your song, Do You Love Me? You got to go and tweak it a little bit more. Make sure all the elements are in place.
Right. And honestly, it's bumping the way it is. I could put it out right now.
Yeah.
But I want to tweak a couple of things before I put it out. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm excited about that record too, because you know what I'm saying? That's a feel good party record as well. So
and real quick, let me ask you this. Who's I don't know if I asked you once before, but I think we did cover it just a little bit. Who does your production? Who's your producer? Who's doing your music? Who's doing your scores, your tracks, or writing your songs? Are you the writer? Are you doing everything?
No, okay, so check it out. So the production is a collaborative effort. I'm definitely a songwriter. You feel what I'm saying? Like I write for I write my music. I write for others. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what that is. I got a lot of music coming out with a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and Nino got a song coming out called Country Girl.
Okay.
You feel featured on his album. So yeah, man. Now the production. Now on records like Gotta Have a Drink, and that's production from my guy Prince DJ. I got a shout out to that boy. He a bad boy, man. He's like a wealth of creativity. He don't never run out of ideas.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You know? So, and I got a shout out to Prince DJ.
And then let me say this real quick. I don't know if you know about him. Big shout out to Beat 350. My boy Elroy Miles. You know 350 Beats? Man, he's a bad man. Ask news about him.
That's what's up. Hey, shout out to Toya Estes. What's up, girl? It's been a minute. Yeah, what's up?
That's
and
what's happening.
Detroit Southern. What's up, bro?
That's my boy DJ Spoon. DJ
Yeah.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Johnny on the spot right there, baby. You ain't locked in with him.
To you, brother, so you can spin it for me. I need that love out in Detroit for sure.
Tell him to send you that email address and send it to him tonight.
Yeah.
DJ Spoon is on every Friday night on WMKM 1440. I want to say from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock or 10, 11. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Spoon. We're going to get you out there. We're going to get Spoon back on the show because he's on Friday nights. Detroit Southern Soul. He's a bad man. We got Jay Butler up there.
Spoon. Hey, let me get that email address. You need that Gotta Have a Drink in the rotation. Did you get to hear it when we played it? Maybe if you didn't, go listen to that thing.
That's right. We're gonna rip out. Hey, and then look, I always pin my shows, man. So the show will be out there. They'll be able to go back and look on my page or all my fan pages, and they can go to Courageous Detroit Radio and watch the show. It doesn't matter. Like, share, subscribe. Courageous Detroit Radio. Hey, we're the place to be right now, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, and it's opened up for a whole lot of new artists, a lot of people that have gotten content. If you got something to bring it. We don't care. It's not, my show is about entertainment, and your show does not have to be about entertainment because we're not a strict entertainment network. The network is open to the public. If you have an idea, if you got a brand, if you got something to talk about, what's old is new again. Some of the things that I tell people all the time to do is not try and compete with the next man. Because there's something for everybody. Everyone has.
What is June 1st grand opening featuring?
Courageous Detroit Radio is having our grand opening of Artist Compound or Artist Village. I'll let Wendy explain that. She needs to pop on. Wendy, can you
get to say, now I know y'all ain't finna have no grand opening with no artists, and y'all ain't invited me.
Hey, Wendy.
How y'all gonna do that, bro?
Wendy, now you hear what's going on. There she go. Here go Wendy. Let Wendy explain it to you.
Y'all can't have no grand opening without T Rainer.
Let Wendy explain it to you. Wendy, is your microphone on?
I think you muted, Miss Wendy.
She muted. She muted. She don't know how to work her own stuff. Don't get me talking trash. We can't hear you, Wendy. We can't hear you. She can hear us though. Still can't hear you. No, cannot hear you now.
How's that?
That's better.
Yeah,
there it is.
I've been trying not to get stuff buzzing in this room. Okay. But no, June 1st is our grand opening for Courageous Detroit Radio. And it is going to be a fundraiser because we also have a nonprofit where we work with young people that we do Olympic type sports with them. They do swimming, track, football, basketball, whatever type of sports it is.
Hey, Wendy, so check this out. So can he sing "Gotta Have Me a Drink"? If they got that special limit,
I didn't say special.
Gotta have me a drink.
Water bottles up.
Before I roll my
what the drink was, you feel what I mean?
Oh yeah. It can be Gatorade.
I did not say.
You're right, T. It can be Gatorade. Gotta have a drink or something.
Hold your water bottles up. Right?
That's right.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So yeah, go ahead, Wendy. Go ahead and finish.
So the proceeds will benefit Courageous Inc., which I said is for our young people here in the Detroit area. Now we also will be hosting at Northwestern High School Soul Day, and that's going to happen in July. That's been going on since 1967. And then we're also been asked to come and do Soul Day out in Oakland County, here in Detroit. So we got 2 outdoor festivals that we're going to be doing here in the city of Detroit, called Soul Day, and that's pretty much what we're all about. It's all about soul. But our outdoor venue is over an acre of land. We got staging. We got a liquor license. We're gonna have food.
So we can have us a drink before we start our night.
Since I met this one here, and Al Bracey. I got more Southern soul than I
need. Of course.
Shirley, a big supporter of the record, for everything. Shout out to Shirley. But yeah, man. Hey, come on now. Is that an invite or is that not?
It's an invite. Come on out. Take a look and see what we're doing. Set up a table. Sell your music.
So here it is.
Put it out. Whatever it is that you're doing. We here. I love your music. I love your song. I have Universal Distribution under my record label, which comes out of Dallas, Texas. My label partner is a jazz musician, keyboardist from Dallas. He's in Dallas, Texas right now. He was in New Orleans, but he started out with the Barcades. So when they signed their record deal, he was with them. but he's been producing somebody down there in Texas that's in Southern Soul. He's also a producer.
Okay,
So
okay.
we're gonna talk because I'm
Oh,
like rock.
most
I'm like,
definitely. I'm gonna
I
hit
like
you up
that
on
song. It's
the
hot.
podcast.
Hey, see, T, you got an anthem song. That's an
That's
anthem.
hot. And see, and I'm a, you know, my stuff has always been gospel. My background's been pretty much, well, when I used to manage Mike Cook from the Mighty Clouds of
don't
Joy.
don't start
That's when
don't
my
start
gospel started.
don't start talking too much. We because they don't know about the gospel
But
stuff yet.
see, you need to be interviewing me.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I'm
You don't know how to
messing.
cut your mic down. Your mic squealing. We're gonna let you go. We know
Is
about
my
this.
mic squealing? See,
Yeah,
I
man.
told y'all.
We know about the artist compound now. Me and T Rain gonna drive up together. Hey
All
T, I
right,
got
he
I
gonna come up
I
next month for the
I've, I've
for the movie viewing.
yeah, I've got to come
Most
up to Detroit.
definitely.
I've got to
Most
come up to Detroit
definitely.
T for a movie premiere that I
Yes.
was in, and I did a sound score for the movie. And so the movie premiere is on the 26th of May. And then while I'm there, the next day,
We're doing a after party here.
yeah, we're gonna do the after party at Courageous Detroit. So it's gonna be a good time, man. So come on, ride with me, dog. Let's get on the road.
Let's
That's gonna
do
be
it, my
better.
brother. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's
I
let's
ain't
just
gonna
get on the
lie.
road, man.
I might meet you at the airport.
Yes.
I don't know about driving 10,
Hey,
11
hey,
hours.
hey, hey, dog.
It's
I
not
I,
might
that hard of a
I might
drive. You can
meet you at
make
the
it.
right. I'm
airport, my
professional.
brother.
I'm
You feel
professional. I'm professional, boy. It'll be like you be like, we there already? Yeah, we there
me?
already,
Man,
man.
look,
Yeah.
I'm all for traveling, but when it get around that 9, 10 hour mark, I'm starting looking for flights.
Oh,
You
you
know
already be here by that time.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's a good
right,
ride, man.
right.
It's a
Yeah, it's
good
not
ride.
hard.
A lot
It's
of
not hard.
fun, and we can sit and talk, man, and put our master plan together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, facts,
And
facts,
T, let
no
me tell you
doubt.
what, we'll put the Barry Gordy on. We'll stop along the way, maybe find us a joint to take over along somewhere in Kentucky.
Right,
Hey, but
Cincinnati.
y'all like black people music around here? Shit,
right,
I got a
right,
harmonica. I don't never leave home without. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right,
we get
right.
them
That's
drinking
what's up,
down
brother.
there. Gotta have me drink the country and western version.
Well, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, I'm we definitely we doing our thing here in our area, but we trying to branch out into different markets and different
Yeah,
areas. You know what I'm saying? And you know we just trying to take it nationwide. You know, don't stay
yeah,
in your state, don't stay within your region, don't stay
exactly.
within your your section. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
trying to take this thing nationwide. So you know whatever I need to do, that's what we gonna get done. You know what I'm saying?
And then let me ask you this, T, just based on what you just said. Do you think that holds a lot of artists back because they don't want to leave town, man? They don't want to travel. They
Yep.
feel like if it ain't within a 50
Yep.
mile radius of where they live, they ain't going.
Okay, so that's a two-part answer as well, right? So you're right about that. Some people just lazy. But let's be real. When you start talking about traveling for real, that's a whole nother expense.
Right.
You feel me? I
Yeah.
done promo shows where I drove to South Carolina to
Yeah.
Virginia for a promo. You
Right.
feel me? So
Your money out of your pocket.
even if you driving, you done lost
Yeah.
$500.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
So,
all.
Right.
so, so, like I said, I like to look at it from a lot of different
Right.
perspectives. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I done been there. I done
Yeah.
been there where they was like, "Hey, I got a promo show for you," but you know, it's gonna take you $300 just to get there.
Right.
You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and
So
and so on that note, what's your word of advice to a new upcoming artist that need to be out there, that's gotta maybe do some promos, that's gotta lead a city, that God forbid gotta
I
lead a
already got it.
state.
I already got it. I already got you. I already got you. So check it out. My advice for this talk about from somebody who getting it out the mud. I ain't got no rich parents. I ain't got you know what I'm saying. This something you know what I'm saying straight out the mud. I would suggest get a job, right? Stack your money, use your money from your job to invest into your craft. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tight
Yeah.
because we still got bills and we got everyday expenses that we gotta pay attention to. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's where
Right.
your strategy comes in. That's where your money and your time management comes
Yeah.
in. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a job so that you can supply some of those, shows that you need to do, some of those expenses you need to cover. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And after a while, you know, your shows will start to pay for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? The
Right.
only reason why I do promo shows, and I always say the reason why I said the only reason I would do a promo show is if it's in a totally different market to where it's giving me a better look
Yeah.
with a notable or a notable name or a known name in the
Yeah.
industry. You feel what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, you got to weigh your pros and your cons too.
Yeah.
Don't have people running you in circles. You feel what I'm saying? People have you on these promo runs and you still performing at holes in the wall.
Right.
And
Right.
ain't nothing wrong with holes in the wall because I
That's right.
perform at holes in the
Yeah, you
wall
best
all
fun
the
that.
time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
got to pay me too. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, yeah,
So
yeah,
do you think that is a reason? I mean, I know it's kind of hard when you first come out and nobody knows who you are. Is it unreasonable to even ask and say, even on a promo, hey man, at least give me a little gas, man. I come and do the show, but shoot me $150. That's not gonna break nobody's bank, I don't think. At least to help out, bring somebody to the to the,
yeah.
to the scene.
I feel
When
you. I
when
feel
the-
you for sure. For sure. That's
when when
definitely something.
when you got ants in her pants and
I
she
know. I want to answer some of those questions as a manager and a record label owner.
Dude,
Okay, so the first part on leaving, and T is actually absolutely right for new artists. Promos are really good for you
Mhm,
because nobody knows who you are in your basement or your
mhm,
garage.
that's right.
Nobody knows you but the folks on the block and your big mama and your mama and them.
Yeah, because we doing holiday anniversaries and birthdays.
Right. And then to get out, if you're really serious about your gift, your talent,
Yeah,
yeah, you should try to get a little side hustle that probably don't mean a whole lot. It might pay a few bills, maybe feed your cat,
right,
but the
right.
whole thing is for you to invest in
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Learn everything it is to know about the business as much as you can. And I know T mentioned a couple weeks ago when he was on your show about finding someone that's going to represent you,
yeah.
that knows maybe a little more than you do, or they willing to
right.
learn right
Right.
along with you. They're going to walk with you. I manage the Marvelettes. Okay. And
That's the first
I'm
Motown
very
group.
for promotional. We've been asked to come and do the red carpet in Atlanta next month for the Black Music Honors. My company, as a manager, I'm footing that bill. I'm paying for the airline tickets and the hotel. So they can have their own money to buy their
Yeah,
food.
yeah,
But that's what I'm paying for because that contact, because I have a publicist that I'm working with, is a good
mhm,
friend of mine
yeah,
from LA. She one that got us on. She got me out at the Super Bowl in Vegas this year
yeah.
to cover events at Vegas. But
Right,
now I used to work for an ex football player in San Diego when
right,
he started his nonprofit
right,
organization,
right,
his foundation. But so I have a few little connects here and there. So they're going to be here next week, because we're doing the draft pick here
right.
in
Yeah, yeah.
Detroit.
The NFL draft is
So,
there.
so just me going out and say, "Hey, Steve, what's up?" you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
people get to see who I
Hey, hey,
am,
hey,
and I
T,
mean, because
T.
even
Do
though
we
I'm
need do
not,
we need do we need to be in Detroit at the NFL draft? Because she
Hey,
knows
look,
Steve. She knows
I'm
Steve,
trying to
man.
well,
tell
Steve,
you.
Steve sings for the NFL choir. He
What?
sings with the
Hey,
NFL
hey.
choir.
Do you know Larry Lee is in Detroit? He's be with Detroit Lions, and
Yeah.
he's from Ohio.
Barry
He's the
Sanders
original.
is coming too. They're trying to hook me up to do an interview with him while he's here.
Man, don't let me
So,
don't let me start my Barry Sanders Lomas Thomas
but
Lomas
see,
down.
the whole thing is that what the information, folks, everybody that's listening, that's in the industry, whether you managing, you road
Yeah,
manager, you roadie, whatever it is that you're doing, you're producing. T is out there hands on.
yeah,
He's really doing it hands on because he's working for
right.
himself,
Yeah, yeah,
and he's believing in his own craft. He's got, I mean, you can see what he got. He got some good stuff,
right,
but the information that he's given is on point. But there's only so much you can do for yourself
right.
then you start losing stuff because you can't do it all. You can't sing, write, produce all this stuff. You can, but you can't, get your road together, get out there because you end up missing stuff. And then you don't want to take on stuff that's going to take up a lot of your time and make you angry.
And so in other words, like the businessmen say, good growth is okay, but fast growth, if you're not prepared for it, will put you out of business.
Exactly.
If you can't keep up with the demand.
You got to keep up with it. But because you can't sing and manage your merchandise table too. Yeah. You got to have some people with you that you can trust with your money. There's a few little change, and then when artists start speaking for themselves,
we already know people gonna steal from us.
That's when people don't take you seriously because you're doing it yourself, and so they'll start trying to undercut you, underbid because they think you just want to sing or you want to play, whatever it is you're doing, and they will cut you out. And the biggest thing for me, if you're not signing a contract or an agreement, we can't talk. I'm not doing no business with you.
Right, period. It's iffy.
And the date ain't locked in without
it. Ain't locked in. Right. Listen, if it ain't written down,
no deposit, no money. Money. Where's the money?
Well, when the contract states what it is that you want, you had your writer together, your contract together. So when your contract goes out, your writer goes out, and then also your promo pictures and information, because people be pulling stuff off of Facebook and it be crazy and be going out there and be like, where did they get that thing from? So you got your EPK together, that's what goes out. All of it, like I have with the Marvelettes, and this is something I've been managing since 1985, 86. Top 40 bands.
Why you say it like that? Why you say it like that?
Because it's a while ago.
Like you with it. Something around
I was like 10, it was a long time ago.
We did. I ain't no young dog either now, Wendy. See a puppy trucker now. You might be shocking him. Like, man, you got some experience.
Yeah, I do. I used to own a trucking company.
I'm definitely gonna reach out as soon as this broadcast. So just if nothing else, is for you to have my number so we can stay in contact for sure. But
for sure, definitely. You definitely got to meet my label partner. He's playing now down in Dallas, but you would really enjoy.
And see, here is another thing that I want to make known. This is very important because here at Courageous Detroit Radio, let's just let people know. Dr. Dorsey's on the line with us.
Yeah, I know the doctor in arts, music, and entertainment.
She's the doctor for real. So she ain't play pimping. She is not play pimping. She knows what she's talking about. And so that's the kind of company we keep. And then we're with a network that believes in what we're doing, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense because it doesn't line up. And so like you're here, T, we want you to line up with what we're doing and make the introductions and get you moving towards the next level.
Now, you already know I'm down, brother. We done talked off camera. We already know what we already locked in. We know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
And hey, I'm not saying that to say that everyone should do the same thing that you're doing, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm impatient. I ain't got the tolerance to deal with too much BS. And if you're not ready, you're just not ready. I'm cool with that. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. You don't need my permission to not be ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna spin my wheels and do all this extra stuff for nothing. And then you sit down and talk to your bird brain ass friend who says, if I were you, I wouldn't do it.
Right.
The deal's off the table. I've seen it too many times.
Most definitely.
So we want to bring substance to the people that we interview. If we don't do anything but interview people that already have their stuff in order, we want to let people know that we can bring them out, because you never can tell when people might say, hey, man, I need that dude T. Randy you was talking to, because he said some stuff that lines up with me. Right. See, people don't understand how that goes. It's not like I'm trying to reinvent the wheel for you. I want you to recognize the people that I'm bringing on the show, because when Sonic Soul brings someone on the show, it's because I really believe in what they do.
Yes, sir.
I examine who they are. I ain't gonna bring you no garbage. Sometimes they won't show, like Nino. I'm gonna talk about Nino as like a dog, but that's
Don't
my
talk
man.
about my boy, man.
Hey, but
Don't talk about my boy, man.
he's the truth. I know you got his back. He gonna see it. You know, Nino, man, look, you on some bullshit, but T had your back, dog. You know,
Look, I'm
but
gonna tell him like, hey, bro, I was on the show waiting on you, my boy.
oh yeah. But it's all good because guess what? It's not a deal breaker. We gonna still put some Nino on him tonight. We gonna put. Matter of fact, Wendy, you want to say something else before we dismiss you?
No,
Okay,
I'm straight.
get off our screen and put on that put on that Nino. Put on some Nino the Gentleman and let us hear that before we go off the air. You know what I'm saying? Because Nino's a bad man. Nino is the next big thing, man.
Oh
You and
yeah,
Nino,
he hot.
yeah, he's hot, man. And a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So Wendy gonna cue it up and we're gonna get some Nino going so people can understand who he is, because a lot of times we think we know who these people are. We might have heard.
He said, so you know about me, and you're not gonna leave. Yes, sir, I know about you, and I'm not gonna leave. I said, this woman got me wide open, and I can't let her go. But you wouldn't be on my phone if she wanted me at home. I said, so sir, I'm trying to tell you real nicely. Don't call my phone. Talking about our woman. Talking about a woman. We all got a good thing. We don't need no drama. Never, please, never. Don't ask me where she at. Or is she with me? Please understand, wherever she's at tonight, she's got everything she needs. Y'all listen, this man said, man, what did you just say to me? I easily just told him again, please don't call my phone. Talking about our woman. We all got a good thing going on. We don't need no drama. Don't ask me where she's at, or is she with me? Just know, boy, wherever she's at tonight, she's got everything she needs. Don't call my phone, please, sir. Talking about a woman. We all got a good thing going on. You don't need no drama. Don't ask me where she's at, or is she with me? Listen, sir, wherever she's at tonight, she's got everything. Yeah.
Piles of paperwork and no time for
Watch the commercial. Did we lose? I think we lost T Rainer, but listen, let me tell you something. Sonic Soul, we've been rolling. We got caught up in traffic tonight. We were supposed to have Nino the Gentleman. He didn't come on, but that's okay. We're gonna double back to Nino. Next week, we've got Jew Evans, the artist out of Echo Records. He's from Laurel, Mississippi, and he records out of Echo Records in Memphis. He's a hot man. He's a hot man. A lot of people don't understand who he is. He's been around for a minute. And I was talking to Echo the other day, and I say, man, the guy is hot. And so we want to bring something to the table. He has a new single out. We want to talk about that, and we're going to let you hear it and get you pumping it where you are. And I think we're going to go out. I had a couple of songs that I wanted to go out with, but listen, I don't know if we can play the Jew Evans. Can you cue that Jew? And we're going to roll out with Jew Evans tonight. And listen, tune in to Sonic Soul, Courageous Detroit Radio, every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Central Time. If you're in Detroit, if you're in New York, if you're out on the East Coast, you're an hour ahead of us. Central Time is an hour behind wherever you are. So 7 o'clock is your 8 o'clock. Chicago, St. Louis, we all on the same time zone. You know what I'm saying? You right there, all y'all country ass and half Mississippi people. We all on the central time zone. I call it the southern. And then listen, we got Tawana Murphy. So take my picture down so they can see Tawana Murphy up in Memphis. She's running for School Board District 7, and she's having a fundraiser. We cannot forget about Tawana because she's a hot young lady who's doing some good for the kids up in Memphis, trying to teach them how to read. And we were talking about some of the things that are happening in Tennessee. Hey, listen, if you cannot read by the time you get through the 3rd grade, they automatically hold you back. And my thinking is, if you're in school and the teachers are not teaching you how to read, shit, it's something wrong with the teachers. Maybe they can't read shit. I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's kind of redundant to me. But she's teaching she's teaching the kids. She has a big reading program. So, Wendy, if you can take my picture down so we can see the whole flyer and let them know that Tawana Murphy is running for School Board District 7 up in Memphis, Tennessee. So y'all support her. She's doing it on her own. All her skin is her skin. She doesn't have a sponsor. She's all out of pocket. She ran for city council and lost by a few votes. But we know sometimes, that's kind of they Donald Trumped her. I don't want to say it, but shit, that's what happened. It's Tawana. They Donald Trumped you, baby. I ain't gonna talk too much trash because Tawana, like me, I don't want to. Tawana is not the one you want mad at. Hey, listen, Tawana. I'm trying to show you a flyer. I just want you to be mad at me. She's my. This big. We know that she's looking for a lot of money because it takes a lot of money in politics to do anything. Political flyers will cost you $5,000, and that's just you got to think about when you're going to the post office and you're trying to get your flyers out to let people know that you're voting. Those every door direct, that's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? They'll put your flyers together, they'll put your stamps on them, and send them out to everybody in the area that you are trying to promote in. But that is not a cheap thing. Some of you business people that don't know, I mean, there's a lot involved in business. It's like what we're talking about with T. Rayner and Wendy. We got to get our business together. We got to know how to be in business. It's one thing to be in business, it's another thing to know how to do business the right way, because there's a lot involved. Because I'm Big Mama's Cakes and Pies. That's your name in the neighborhood, but then don't get your heart broke when you decide you're making enough money. Now you want to open a business, name that, and somebody already got it. You know what I'm saying? You should put it on reserve. You should have locked it down when you first came up with it. Don't miss the boat. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because it's easy to miss the boat if you're not educated. Don't be so shallow to not listen to people that you think don't know. Some people that you think don't know more than you think they do. Okay, they might seem a little giddy and silly and stupid, but hey, they might have the key to the mind. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we're gonna go ahead and hopefully we can get out here on some Jew Evans or some my other song. Yeah, here we go, Jew. Jew's gonna be next week. Stay tuned. Sonic Soul, the podcast, Courageous Detroit Radio. And listen, we hope to see you again. We love you. Hope to see you. Like, share, subscribe to Courageous Detroit Radio. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on in and let us know how we doing. If we think we suck, just tell us. We thick-skinned it. I'm a black man. Black people don't get offended too easily. But listen, be on the lookout for Jew Evans, y'all. Motor City Rockstar, I'm out.
Thinking about you.
What's up?
You want to come over?
Of course. Wait, how much time we got?
Hey, I see a lot of men out there got confidence in themselves, man. Talking about what you can do to a woman. Let me tell you something. All women ain't the same. Most of them got a different brain. They got these big, bold, bad attitudes, but they sure got a good old thing. All of them can't ride a horse, some can't take it from the back. But you got some floating around here that can drive it like a Cadillac. So while you're out here stunt like you the man and ain't working with nothing but nine, if you come down to my side of town, I know a couple that'll change your mind. I'm talking about the Mississippi girls who ain't gonna change, but all of them ain't got the perfect frame. But I promise you what you thought you were before, you soon realize you ain't, because you got a crock pot. Yeah, that thing stays on And if you're not careful, then need to stay in it too long. Yeah. All of them ain't flexible and they really can't do a lot. But mess around and get one to yourself and she'll give you everything she got. She may not be the size you want, but I can promise you one thing. She ain't gonna stop until she knows she pleased. The girl going out with a bang. And if you ain't never had southern food, you gon' be in for a treat. Yeah. Cause if you put it down how she likes, she'll make sure you eat. And you got some that'll lay and play, and you think you done got away. But 9 months later, she be calling your phone. She finna ruin your day, because she had a crock pot. Thing stayed on all night long. Yes, it did. A slow cooker, yeah. But when you wake up, it's still warm. And if you're not careful, you mess around and stay in it too long. Can I say that again if y'all don't mind? She got a crock pot. The thing stays on all night long. I know somebody know what I'm talking about this evening. A slow cooker. When you wake up, it's still warm. Don't y'all miss something? Cause if you're not careful, you mess around and stay in it too long. Can I move on? Yeah. Don't get caught up. I know the girl looking good. Don't get caught up. She have you doing things that you never thought you would. Don't get caught up. Hey, if you're planning on cooking tonight, don't get caught up. You better put it on low with the lid on tight. Don't get caught up. Just in case you ain't got a lid. Don't get caught up. You better take it out before it starts sizzling. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in all the fun. Don't get caught up. You leave it in there too long, then you know you're done. Don't get caught up. 9 months later, you be on the phone.
I'm the tax lady. Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS? Then listen carefully. You may be able to pay the IRS less and save thousands of dollars because right now there are special government tax programs for people like you who owe the IRS. We can even help you if you have unfiled tax returns. And if you qualify, you'll pay less money to the IRS or state. Stop worrying about wage garnishments and bank levies and call the number on the screen right now for a free tax review. We know what you're going through. We help good people like you every day pay the IRS or state less taxes all the time. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, call now for your free, no-obligation consultation with a tax professional. Don't fight the IRS alone. Call the Tax Ladies team today.
Call the tax lady at 855-325-1720. Call now.
Get ready to praise. The international gospel musician Teps David is coming to Brooklyn, New York to record his live album, The Journey, live in New York. Alongside the gospel sensation, Once More 6, Mo, Mabongi, and Butletela. 6 July 2024, Restoration Temple Assemblies of God in Brooklyn, New York. This is a show you won't want to miss. Tickets are on sale at $30 on Eventbrite or $40 at the door. Doors open at 5 p.m. A once-in-a-lifetime experience powered by Africa US Radio and Teps David Ministries.